Welcome Libra, we're doing your weekly horoscope. It is a general reading, so trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. It is for wherever Libra is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign, and if you're cross-watching, big welcome. If you would like a personal reading that's attuned to your own specific energy and circumstances, do reach out. That booking link's going to pop up here as well as down below. There's also a special offer in November. You can get $10 off my personal readings. Coupon code's going to pop up here. It is case sensitive, yeah? Everything else you need to know, I will put in the description box below, so do reach out. You can get my daily horoscopes now on YouTube, so they do help to give you a bit of extra guidance for the day, boost you up, help you move through any challenging states. They can also be predictive, so do go and check those out. And if you do want to get my astrology news around what's happening around the lunar cycles on a monthly basis, weekly and daily, you'll find all of that on the roseburnettshow.com. All right, let's dive in. So Libra, let's have a look at the energies coming towards you, specifically what Spirit wants you to know. Well, you've got the cosmos, possibly going through a bit of an ascension process right now into a higher state of consciousness. Some of you may be going through a spiritual awakening. And you've got the visionary, which is trusting your intuition to guide you, fully awake now. The third eye chakra is totally lit up. So seeing things from a higher perspective. And you've got the winged messenger of creation. There's an angel there holding the beautiful magenta orb of light, which is spiritual direction inspires my creative flow. So some of you may be doing a lot of artwork around your spiritual inspirations. For others, you may want to do something around love and light, bringing love and light to this world. It could be your creativity coming out. And you've got the ruby star, which is tapping into your passionate, sensual, authentic self. So what you are passionate about, there's a lot of red and magenta energy there, so it can also speak to the root chakra, so the intimate side of self. And you've got the priestess, which is embodying the divine feminine, so getting into your high priest, high priestess energy, very calm, very peaceful, being in flow, not letting things bother you. All right, let's have a look at some crystal energies to balance these out. Oh, you got pearl, which is purity. So there is this beautiful, pure energy around your soul light. Some of you have done a lot of work to cleanse your energy. Now, if we think about the pearl, you know, it's created from an irritation within the oyster shell, so the oyster organism. And, you know, then that irritation, the oyster creates pearlescent layers around the irritation. So it can be an organism that irritates. It could be like a grain of sand that irritates the pearl. And it creates that beautiful pearl. So, you know, Spirit's reminding you that life is never smooth. It's always challenging. And yet those challenges, they haven't really dented you in any way. You're still at a soul level very pure. It just helps you grow. And you got lepidolite, which is conscious feeling. In order to understand your intuition and your psychic abilities and what you want to do in terms of the bigger picture in your life, you really need to tap into your feelings versus being logical. And you got ruby here. Some of you are a spiritual warrior, have been in a past life. You are meant to do something in this world that brings love and light to this world, whether it's through your art, whether it's through your ideas. And you got turquoise, which is spirit of the earth. So turquoise represents the throat chakra. Some of you may want to do things that protect Mother Earth, Mother Nature, can represent you being an earth angel. And you got pyrite, which is sparks of life. So you may be feeling more vitalized. It's also that ability when you're in the divine feminine, guy or girl, in your higher state of consciousness, the high priest, high priestess energy, you have an increased ability to manifest what you want, particularly financially. Let's have a look at guidance from the Energy Oracle. Oh, you do have this very beautiful, happy family. When you're in high vibrations, there's beautiful relationships between each other. There's a rainbow there, so perhaps you've healed things with family as well. And you've got the thinking woman, which is, if we take the gender out of it, we could go thinking man, thinking woman. It's about being very practical with your plans moving forward. How do we turn our vision into a practical plan that can have effect in the earth plane? Okay, some of you are feeling a little tied up and stuck about how to bring your ideas to life. Guidance on that. Okay, it's just your emotions tripping you up. So watch listening to those emotional waters when they're in the negative state or the shadow side of self. You got the daughter spirit opening, so definitely a lot more connectedness to your angels and spirit guides. Some of you definitely have gone through an awakening process, seeing things in a different way. And you got the daughter personal healing and happiness opening. Some of you have been on this healing journey, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Let's pull you some guidance from the tarot. Or you're on your pathway to abundance. Now, abundance can mean many different things. It is a solo path based on your own efforts. For some of you, it is having loving relationships with family that may have been difficult before. Deciding to create from a very pure intention. And you've got the Seven of Materials, and Spirit's reminding you that things will take time to build and grow, right? And you've got the Ace of Emotions, which Spirit's saying if you're feeling stuck, you need to look at things from a fresh perspective. Take a fresh approach. And the Ace of Voices, which is seeing the truth in situations. You've got the Owl coming out there. It's really mostly about how connected you are in terms of your soul. What you're passionate about. It's really alignment with your authentic self. And you've also got your friends coming out here. So connecting with your friends, connecting with people that truly get you, your soul tribe. So when we go through a spiritual awakening, we can have people that we are suddenly disconnected from because they're at a lower vibration, right? Until they go through their own ascension or healing process. Some people will never do it. It means you might need to find a new soul tribe. Joining spiritual groups, meditation groups, people that are interested in the same things that you are. Let's pull some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Oh, you regularly need to take some quiet time out to increase your vibration. So sometimes we can take as much external energy as possible, and then we've got to retreat from it when our energy is a little porous, meaning we're going into a higher vibration, but we can feel everybody's energy around us. The negative energy and the positive energy, which means you need to regularly take time out to cleanse your energy and reset. Oh, you got the High Priestess coming out again. Wow. Definitely tapped into your highest state of consciousness, highest vibration. You got Blossoming Abundance, which is again Spirit saying that your ideas, your projects, the things you want to create are going to take time. They're not going to happen instantly, which means we've got to enjoy the process of creation. There is a need to love others unconditionally, no matter how they've shown up in your world. Recognizing that we're all flawed, we've all gone through things that have imprinted on us. Having that awareness that we're also all on different paths. We approach life in different ways. And you got Pearl Divine Passion. There is a need for you to recognize what you're passionate about. What your heart truly is aligned with at this time. Let's have a look at any deeper meanings, hidden truths that you need to face. Yeah, you're absolutely finding your true purpose right now. And it's not going to be in the noise. It's going to be in the quietness you find it. And to release attachments to a person or outcome. It's mostly the outcome. So what does that mean? It means that we have ideas. We have ways in which we figure out a plan on how to create them. And instead of only focusing on the end result, then we do as much as we can do, and then every day we show up again and do as much as we can do, right? So not having a fixed idea about the outcome. We can have an idea of what we want to achieve and create, particularly abundance-wise, or, you know, something that we're trying to do in the world. Spirit wants you to be very present, not put too much stress on yourself. pressure on yourself. Oh, you're spiritually protected on this path. If you want to follow a spiritual direction or creative flow, you're divinely protected. Okay. Some of you dealt with karmic lesson or person or people. Spirit's saying, see the truth in that, but also recognize that wounded people wound others. They're dealing with their own karmic imprints. Apply unconditional love. It's a way in which you're going to make sense of the situation and free yourself from it energetically. Detach from it. And it's important you hold your center when it comes to your spiritual side and your own views, values around your spirituality. Spirit's saying they're there for you to own, okay? Let's have a look at some guidance from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Right now, it's really important you trust your inner compass and what it's broadcasting to you. And you got Moonlight, which is again trusting your intuition. Watch the lunar cycles. They could significantly affect your energy. We do have a super moon this week. In fact, it's happening today. I've got to say that this reading may not get out in terms of the day that the super moon's happening. It'll probably come out the day after. Wow, you've got Dragon's Lair. Again, this is divine protection over you, your spiritual direction, your creative ideas. All right, Spirit's saying there's possibly some unexpected visitors that you've had in your life which just kind of showed up and disrupted your plans. It may be that you have people living rent-free in your head that didn't treat you right and you ruminate on it. And Spirit's saying when that happens, it's almost like, okay, well, that person, which is a memory or an experience I went through, has popped back up. I need to close that door. Close it. You know, it's almost like pull yourself up and go pack it up. It's over, right? That situation's ended. It's over. You've got some kind of commitment coming. Now, for some of you, it's you committing to your own path, your spiritual awakening, your spiritual direction. For others, there's possibly a proposal coming. Committed partnership when it comes to love. All right, let's have a look at suggested actions moving forward. Oh, you have the ability to manifest miracles at this time. Again, there's a rainbow going off. Part of your miracle may be resolving conflict within family, healing relationships within family. You got purification. There is a need to cleanse your energy regularly. And you're absolutely going to thrive. The pathway you want to follow, you're absolutely going to thrive. And you got the Voyage card. For some of you, the karmic lesson was a child that may have really challenged you. You're very protective over that child, but it wasn't an easy journey with them because it's related to a karmic lesson or person you went through. It can also relate to you birthing new things in your life because it is the Voyage card, but we've got a mother or father whale with a smaller version of the whale underneath. For some of you, you may have been carrying heavy burdens related to the inner child for a long time. So how do we protect that inner child, particularly from the opinions and judgments of others that want to do things differently, may not be spiritual, meaning they're not spiritual? And to see the truth in storms, things you've gone through. Sometimes our sense of family can be found outside of our traditional birth family. Right? It can be the people we surround ourselves in our inner circle, our soul tribe. And you got diligence here, which is putting in the hard work. Some of you have worked really hard to get where you are right now. In terms of elevating and rising and personal growth. Well done. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Oh, you need to reveal your truth and take the mask off and just be your natural, authentic self, not give a toss what anyone thinks. To nurture or you love those ideas, those projects, those passions of yours. And to share your thoughts. Okay, this is about the things that you want to create. I'm going to give you a disclaimer to that. We only share our thoughts with those that we know are supportive and loving, not people that are going to naysay your ideas, right? You don't need any negative influences around your ideas. And to honor Gaia, which is regularly getting outside in nature. Again, this connectedness to Mother Earth. And time to ground your energy. So as much as you're spiritual, you also need to regularly be grounded to Mother Earth. Just getting out in nature and taking a walk or sitting in nature would be really good for you. It's going to balance all parts of self. All right, let's see what your animal spirit guides want you to know. Okay, you got the groundhog spirit. Time to let go. This is letting go of an old version of yourself that you felt you had to hide. It's time to come out of hiding and reveal the true authentic self. Letting go of old wounding. Oh wow, you got the eagle spirit. Spirit's absolutely got your back, protecting you, watching over you. And the rhino spirit, you know that you can overcome any obstacle, particularly when it comes to bringing your ideas to life. And the white raven spirit, trust in magic. Spirit's going to help you as much as they possibly can. Number 66 represents love and money. Oh, you pulled the giraffe again. So you might want to look up the symbolism of the giraffe. Often, I mean, if we think about the giraffe, they're very tall, right? And they've got really long necks, so they can see above everything. Again, you got this message about seeing the big picture. Mostly about what you've been through, right? And what you've had to release. And how it's kind of almost forced you to grow from the experiences you've gone through. Maybe where you've been dumbed down, silenced in life. And, you know, it's almost like it's been hard to access your natural self or bring that side of self out. Wow. You got the buffalo spirit, says the abundant universe will provide. There's definitely support here for you, particularly around material needs. All right, let's have a look at your chakra balance. Okay, there is a focus on the root chakra. So you do need to do things that offer financial security and stability, a sense of stability. You've got your spiritual body. I mean, your spiritual body is all over your reading. It's so high vibrational right now. So we've got the polar opposites of being grounded and also being in high vibration. There is a need for you to focus on a fitness routine and look after your physical body. Some of you, part of your idea that you want to bring to life is to help people with health and fitness in some way. You're also very creative, so trusting in those creative ideas, the things you're passionate about. And you've also got journaling here. So you may have been doing a lot of journaling to make sense of things you've gone through in life, to help you find yourself. All right, let's have a look at who you're connected to in the spirit realm. It can be divine gifts and talents. Okay, numbers are going to be important to you. Spirit talks to you through numbers. So it's good for you to know what the numbers mean. So ones are always about new beginnings. Twos are often in either sort of partnerships, collaborations, relationships with others. It can represent taking a leap of faith if you get double two, triple two. Threes are often learning, and you know, can also be related to our relationships and collaborations with others, partnerships. Fours are all about spirit. So double four, triple four, spirit's talking directly to you. Double five, triple fives is a paradigm shift going on, lots of transformation. Let go in that moment. Do not fight change. Do not try to hold on to things, people, situations that are leaving your life. They're meant to go permanently. Double sixes, triple sixes, abundance and love. Success in both of those areas. Can be an omen of what's coming towards you. Sevens are all about healing. Eights about stepping into leadership role, taking charge of your life. Nines are cycle completions, new life chapter happening. Tens is basically everything coming together, but it's amplified the one with the zero, yeah, which is often wish fulfillment. Spirit's going to talk to you through numbers. Or you have the ability to be a teacher, spiritual teacher, helping others on their path. You're also connected to the shamans, which is a lot of ancient wisdom. And for some of you, your shamanic knowledge is around the physical body, healing the physical body. You're also receiving downloads of your DNA light codes, which is related to your creative ideas. It's also your past lives, where your soul has traveled in past lives. And you're also gifted in Reiki, which is energy healing. It's a wonderful practice. All right, let's have a look and see what your crowning energy is from the Divine Circus Oracle. This deck is by Lana Fairchild. Oh, wow. Okay. This is perfect for you. I am going to have to put my hand over part of it because she's a bit naked. Just going to make sure we just don't get, barred by YouTube. You've got rare, raw, and real. Dare I say she's got her face paint on? She's completely naked. She's looking a little savage there. Let's pull you up the guidance. You ready? It says, Libra. There is a unique beauty in you that wants to shine through. It is different. It might not be pretty, neat, or tidy. And you might even feel vulnerable about sharing this real, unveiled you with the world. Do it anyway because the world wants to love you. The rare, raw, and real you. It's time to peel back the layers and unearth the real you, naked, vulnerable, real and beautiful. With every layer of hiding and protection removed, you'll encounter whatever it was that caused that layer of self-protection to be built up in the first place. Maybe a sense of shame, fear, hate, anger or doubt. These feelings might seem so confronting you'll wonder if they're a sign to back off. If you can affirm your love for yourself and a willingness to be patient while you become ready to be known and seen, and loved for who you are underneath those layers of pain, you'll find it easier to let them fall away. As this happens, there will be a revelation of the raw, rare, and real you that you didn't even know was there. So pure, so powerful, so precious. The inner light of you will shine through like a lantern suddenly illuminated, with the radiance of you lighting up the dark. Revealing the true you isn't about exhibitionism or putting yourself on display. Someone could walk naked on a beach completely comfortable with their physical appearance and yet not be in touch with the true beauty of their soul. Their radiance dulled and their authenticity a mystery even to them. This oracle comes to you if you are one of those special ones capable of dropping the defensive posture of perfection, of holding genuine compassion and goodwill towards yourself and others with a willingness to be shown who you are. Rather than reacting with a fear to being judged, you choose to treat this revealed self as a precious divine creature, to be loved and nurtured into full aliveness. In being brave enough to do this, you help empower others to be their true selves as well, to be less afraid of what makes them different, to embrace their uniqueness and to feel the divine dignity that is rightfully ours when we choose to simply be who we are. Big message for you. Wow. All right, those are your messages. There was a lot of profound guidance in there. If you did feel this reading resonated for you, show it some love. Hit that like button. Make sure to share, subscribe. Do reach out for a personal reading if you need extra guidance and support. Grab that coupon code before you go. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.